Good morning. Happy Saturday morning, everyone. It is 6:01 and we are here getting everybody situated. People rushing up at the last minute. We were up, I think I was up after maybe 3:30ish or something. But I was gonna watch something and then I decided I better just go back to bed. So I crashed out and then we got up, the missus got up and got ready. There's arts and crafts up here for sale. And then I showered up after her. Then after that we came on up. I didn't even have any coffee yet. I just hopped out because she wanted to make sure and come up here for the first dance. Last night we came up and there were people selling some crafts right when you get up. They had their lights on. They were selling, had their stuff displayed on their hood. I hope this windshield's not too bad. Well, they're gonna have snow cones, hamburgers, all kind of stuff for sale up here. The water was actually off yesterday, so we have a backup plan to bring some water barrels up, but it's back up and running. Apparently that pump goes out every year, so we gotta have like a backup or something. It's gonna be really busy and packed up here, so I'm just dropping the missus off for the day, and I'll come back up later if needed. But it's a nice day, it's cool. A lot of people are coming up. Yesterday we were doing a live and there was some people that were going to be coming up too from the valley. And one of my colleagues is coming up as well. His granddaughter is dancing. I didn't even see if his truck was over there. But I'm gonna see if what my dad's doing today. I want to see if he can use these tires. And then I brought his things of alfalfa pellets or cubes. It's a tight fit up there. Let's see what's on the glee. So yeah, there'll be plenty of people here. I'm glad they made a lot of updates to the flow of traffic. They put in speed bumps. They actually finally are blocking this area where it's along this road here is not the most sturdy, and so we have to be cautious and not park here because eventually this is gonna give way if there's continual weight on there, especially when it's like rainy and moist. Excuse me. My dad was telling me when they were excavating this and doing this road, I would say it was back in the 90s, I think. They had, sorry I keep saying they had make a way for the well. There's like a well almost before you get up to Tewa. And so that was a source of the water that was causing the road to sink in right there. So they had to put a pipe in there for the well to drain under the road and off the side. That way it's not compromising it. But that's something I didn't know. Yesterday when we were stuck in traffic along the I-17, just about, I would say 10 to 20 miles east of Cordish Junction, there were, I'm thinking, wild watermelon. We tried to get a picture of it, but there were little tiny melons, but to me the leaves didn't look like regular domestic melons. But I'm curious if anybody's ever seen those through that area, if they know if they're edible or not. This is beautiful. Look at this. Remember the last time I got some footage up there above Badger Butte? It's in the background. And I didn't get to spend a lot of time up there, but I'm glad I did. I at least got some photos, and I saw, it looks like maybe a water, little lake or pond or dam or something west of the healthcare center and south of the wash. It was a green patch. And so I looked on Google Maps, and it looks like it might be a man-made dam. You know, those earthen ponds for cattle. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and clean the inside of my windshield, and then I need to start getting some measurements for 2-bedroom. I need to get on the roof so I can get measurements, because the last time I requested a quote from a native company, they quoted 10 grand for a metal roof. And it's not that big in square footage, in my opinion. And I think it had a 1 or 2 year warranty. But I need to get up there and get the roof pitch as well as the dimensions on each side, and then I put it into a drawing that Bunger Steel, they provide a template for their quotes, and you put the roof pitch on there, the wall height, the roof width, length, and depth, and then you just give that to them, and they work up a quote for you, and it includes pretty much everything needed to put a metal roof on. And from what I've seen, you can use 2x1 boards to go all the way around the perimeter, and then horizontally up every 2 feet, and then that's where you would put your screws into the boards from the metal roof. But you need to make sure and screw in the boards themselves into the roof and make sure you get a good grip. So that's what I need to look at, is what type of screw I would need for that. If I need to use like lag bolts. Okay, it is nice and quiet. So yeah, that's what's going on today. Thank you for tuning in. You guys have a good day. Don't forget to stop by and watch the dances, Boston